Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Mel right here, and today I'm joined by my niece, Ava. You can say hi.
Hi.
Ava is 13 years old now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she is going into her first year of high school. So in Canada, it is grade 8, so they don't have middle school. You didn't go to middle school, right?
No.
Here in Langley, we have middle school. But she's going into high school, so she's able to wear makeup now. So I thought that it would be fun to do a youthful drugstore makeup back to school look for her and for you guys to see if you have your own daughters, what is appropriate for them to wear and what kind of makeup you can get them. And if you yourself are going into high school or you're in high school and you want to know how to do your makeup for your first day back, then this is for you. So keep on watching and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before the end of the video. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified next time I post. And let's do this. You excited?
I am.
So first we're going to use a primer. This primer is from, it is not focusing. This primer is from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Glow Lock. It is a super affordable primer, and it just makes your skin look nice and dewy and pretty and healthy. So Ava's skin will look luxurious on a budget, and it will lock all your makeup into place all day, because when you're in school, you're spending lots of times running around and going from class to class, and you're sweating, and you want your makeup to stay in place because you don't have time to retouch. So for foundation, I'm gonna keep putting it in front of Ava's face. We're using the Wet n Wild Buff Bisque Photo Focus foundation, and this stuff is a holy grail foundation of mine, and it's great for back to school and for people on a budget because it is very affordable and it just makes your skin look amazing. I think it's only a couple dollars for this bottle, so it's definitely worth getting if you're in high school. You don't need to be spending the money on Too Faced and all that expensive stuff, because this Wet n Wild foundation is really, really good. So I'm just going to buff that in using circular motions, making sure there's no streaks. Blending is key, and make sure that it blends into the neck. You want your foundation to match your neck and your chest. So we will do a little test after I'm done. Can you turn this way a bit? Thank you. So to make sure that the foundation matches into your neck, we're gonna go like this. And as you can see, it matches nicely, no line of demarcation. It blends perfectly. And this foundation, another reason why it's so nice is because it makes your skin still look like skin. And when you're in high school, when you're young, you don't want to look like you have a bunch of makeup on. You want to stay youthful and fresh looking, because when you're old like me, there's no going back, and you can't do that anymore. So I'm going to use for concealer the Infallible Total Cover Concealer Palette. This is also another drugstore product, and it's so good because it has 4 different shades. So when it comes to redness or zits or anything, you want to use a shade that'll match your skin. So you don't want to use something that's too light that you would use for highlighting. You want to use something that matches the skin tone and will cover up any areas of discoloration. A lot of people think that you should be using a lighter concealer, but that's only for under your eyes when you're trying to highlight. So I'm just airbrushing this away with a concealer brush. These brushes are all the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection. So for Ava's eyes, we're going to use the NYX HD Studio, The NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. This stuff is so good. So she doesn't need a lot. When you see the YouTubers and the Instagrammers putting tons of concealer under their eyes, please don't do that, because you will look ridiculous, especially in high school. So just put a little bit on like that, and then blend it in with your concealer brush, because even 13-year-olds can have dark circles because they're staying up all night long texting their boyfriends and texting their girlfriends and saying, did you see Shawn Mendes on Rachel Ray yesterday? You don't watch Rachel Ray, do you?
No.
That seems like someone really old. I don't even know. So for eye primer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. eye primer. This is really affordable. It's like $1. Close your eyes. It just helps your eyeshadow stay into place. You can just blend this in with your finger So being in high school, you don't really need bronzer. You want to keep it minimal. You want your makeup routine in the day to be as quick as possible. But if you would like bronzer, I recommend the Infallible Pro Glow Setting Powder, but I'm going to use it in a dark shade, which works as a bronzer. And I'm not going to apply much, just enough for her to have like a healthy glow. So this isn't a contour at all. This is just adding a bit of dimension to her face and making her look a little more awake and defined at the same time. We don't want to be contouring in high school because it's just too much. You guys already have beautiful svelte faces. We don't need to be contouring. We want to look radiant and glowy and youthful. I can say youthful all day, you guys. So for blush, we're going to use the e.l.f. Mellow Mauve blush. I think it is, yeah. Mellow Mauve blush. This is like $2 as well, and this is so pretty. This is such a universal tone. When it comes to blush, don't wear that much. Apply it to the apples of the cheeks, and that will just be really pretty. And use a shade that complements your skin tone and is natural. Don't be grabbing those fluorescent pinks and reds and everything. Use something neutral that looks really just fresh and natural on your face. So for highlight, I'm using the NYX Born to Glow. This is in the shade Chosen One. Interesting. Ava's the chosen one of our family. Just ask her brother.
Oh, yeah.
So turn that way. And don't apply a lot. You want it to be natural, so I'm just dusting it on the tops of her cheeks. I know Ava's thinking right now, but Auntie Yaya, you wear so much highlighter, it's not even funny. Why can't I? Well, Ava, I'm 32. I do what I want. So for eyebrows, you don't have to do your eyebrows, but Ava likes to do her eyebrows. So if you want to fill in your eyebrows, I recommend a pencil. This is the NYX Micro Pencil, and this is in the shade Ash Brown. And you just want your brows to be natural. Don't do the whole Kim Kardashian, Instagram beauty guru carved out eyebrows. It's unnecessary. And please, children, don't pluck your eyebrows. Just leave them as they are. Do you pluck your eyebrows?
No.
Okay, good. And just do strokes with the pencil, creating some fake hairs just to thicken things up. So I don't have any Drugstore brow gel, so I'm just using the Benefit brow gel. But you want to set the brows so that they don't go everywhere. And this just makes them look more natural if you're using a clear setting gel, because it adds a nice sheen to them. So I recommend, if your daughter or if you are into makeup, that you should invest in a nice eyeshadow palette. So today we're using the Urban Decay Aphrodisiac. Keep putting things in front of your face. The Urban Decay Aphrodisiac palette. This is only $30 and it comes with some great colors. So it comes with 6 different colors. You have your mattes, your transition shades, your pop of purple. You have everything you need to create a pretty look, and this will last forever. You can create so many different looks with it, and it's really good quality without having to splurge a lot of money, because even at drugstores, eyeshadow palettes are pretty expensive. So first I'm using the lightest shade here, and I'm going to use that as a transition shade. So shut your eyes. And we don't want her eye makeup to be crazy. There's nothing worse than a teenager with crazy eye makeup. And we don't want them spending so much time in front of the mirror every morning trying to get ready for the Shawn Mendes in math class. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
If he sees this video and he sees you saying that you don't have a boyfriend, is he gonna be mad?
No, because I don't have one.
Okay, just checking. You're saving yourself for the new boys that you haven't met yet?
No, I'm saving myself for Shawn Mendes when I'm older.
Good job. Love me some Shawn Mendes. So now I'm using the shade Beyond here on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just deepening up Ava's crease. And these are really nice natural eyeshadows. And they're so pigmented and blendable, so they're really easy for someone who's just learning about makeup to use. So So now I'm going to use that same shadow, but on a flat shader brush and apply that just under her eyes on her lower lash line. So look up. Now I'm going back in with sheets here, and I'm just gonna blend out that lower lash line. Look up. Just so it's nice and diffused. So a tip is, when you're learning how to blend, is to use the darker color first and then blend it out with a slightly lighter color. So now I'm going to use the shade Night Fever and just apply that all over the lid. There we go. So for Ava's inner corner, we're going to go back in with that NYX highlighter, and we're going to apply that to her inner corner for a nice pop to make her look awake. But Ava has huge ass eyes, so she always looks awake. Now, I don't recommend eyeliner for these young, youthful, beautiful girls because it's too much. So what you can do is use the dark shades in your eyeshadow palette and use that as an eyeliner with an angled brush. So this works as having eyeliner, but without the intensity of it and without it making you look way too mature for your age. You stay looking 13. So now we're going to apply some mascara. So Ava will apply her own mascara because I hate applying mascara to people. It's the worst. So Ava's face is all done. We've seen some lip gloss. Please, please do not use matte lipstick. Ava, do you use matte lipstick?
I don't really wear lipstick.
Okay, good.
But why not?
Because it just looks too much. It's too adult and grown up and cakey looking, and just don't do the Kylie Jenner thing. So what we're gonna do is apply some lip gloss. This is Nude by Nature. It's a new brand at Shoppers Drug Mart, and this is in the shade Blush Beige. And I always recommend lip glosses for young gals because it's just so easy to wear, and just a little layer of lip gloss just brightens your whole face and makes you look put together. And this color is so natural looking. Don't go crazy and get those purples and bright pinks and reds. Just get something that's neutral and natural and looks nice on your skin. That is our back to school look with Ava. Okay, so that is it for today. Thank you, Ava, for being such a good sport. And doesn't she look beautiful? And nothing like me. Nothing. You never know that there's a relation. So I will list all the products used below, and you can check them out for yourselves. I really recommend them for a young girl going into high school and learning about makeup. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.